G'day everyone and welcome to another episode of Drew's Adventures. I'm here with Heather and Werner. We're in Western Victoria in the middle of nowhere and we found this old farm homestead. We'll just have a look around, see what history we can find. Pretty interesting little spot here. Wow. There is a lot of history here, folks. Wow. Oh, cool. Check that out. Okay, there's a case here hanging up. That's that sort of browny black case there. There's some real old bottles there as well. Old tools. Wow. Wonder when this place was last lived in. It's pretty awesome. There's even an old sheepskin hanging up there. Don't know if that's good or eerie. So we'll have a look around this place. There's a really old windmill up here. Check that out, folks. Isn't that classical Australia or what? Pretty awesome. Trees are still doing all right despite the drought that we've got in southern Australia at the moment. And over here, folks, is the main homestead. We're going to have a look at that. This is a very typical Victorian farm homestead. You can see the wood and the cement panels style of building. It's very different from what South Australia looks like. Oh wow, look through there. We'll check that out in a second. Heap of old bottles back here, folks. Look at that. Wow. We've got Williams and Son. This bottle is the property of Williams and Son. And it's got, don't know, is it Alphington? Alphington on the side. Interesting. Heaps of vintage bottles there. And then check this out over here, an old kerosene refrigerator. Wow. Wonder if that would still fire up. I doubt it, but pretty cool. It's got a little sun logo, the earth on the top half and then the sun at the bottom. Wow. Let's have a look through this door here. Whoop. Oh, can't really get in there, but wow. Check it out, folks. Whole heap of old tins, bottles, containers up on that shelving there. The old bathtub and basin. Simpler days. And little child's cot there as well. So you can see that this part here with the wood slats is actually the original farmstead, most likely, and then they would have built this on as an addition. Wow, yeah, the floor and the roofing is coming down. Look at the old glassware there, it's all damaged, and that would have been your kitchen here, folks. Your fire over there. Wowie zowie. I'm a little bit frightened of the either the floor caving in or the roof caving in. But I love this mantelpiece and fireplace. Can't quite tell what is written on that logo. It appears to have almost like a rising sun emblem. Oh, there you go. It's actually got Ballarat just in there, Ballarat. So I wonder which company made that. I might have to Google that logo and see. Little flower decoration on the mantelpiece. Let's have a look over here. There's where your fire would have been, folks, for cooking your food and doing your cups of tea and everything. And you can even see there's an old cupboard here full of bits and pieces for the kitchen. It's amazing. Quite literally just left like that. Now here's the hallway of this home. Like I say, I'm stepping very carefully because I don't want to go through any floorboards and I don't want the whole building to collapse on me neither. But here's one of the bedrooms and we've got a couple of awesome TVs there. One's called a Healing. Don't know what the other one is there, but CRT TVs, of course. Probably even black and white, those two. And I actually really love the colours on this. In this room, this nice green. Got a set of hallway shelves there. Couple of old beds in here. Maybe this was like a children's room or something at some point. I think that thing there on that bed closest to the window is perhaps an old vacuum cleaner, but I don't know for sure. And like I say, the structural integrity of this place, as you can see from the hole down here, is not the best. But isn't that a beautiful hallway there? Let's just see if we can have a closer look at these old TVs. Look at that. What a beauty. Would add volume and tone. And actually, yeah, they're both Healings. That's a Healing Manhattan 23-inch TV. And this one's a Healing Patio TV. I wonder when they were last turned on and what the people that lived here watched as their last TV show before this home was left to nature. A few glass jars up there, coffee tins and mugs. Go back down to this other part of this house, the main living quarters. I think that they may have been Christian people that lived here. You've got this little Scripture Union, 1946, January and February. That's incredible. Let's check out this bathroom that we saw a little glint of earlier. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely times gone past, folks. Look at that. Old wooden container there, an old picture frame. Probably quite restorable, that picture frame. And mantelpiece there. And unfortunately though, this place is definitely on the lean. You probably cannot tell from the video, but there is a massive gap just above that bathtub. It's an old bed, or maybe that might have been a sort of a sofa bed, perhaps, an early sofa bed. There's a study notebook over here. I can't see any dates written on that, or I'll carefully open up the first page. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. There's a whole heap of Bible verses and Bible writings there. I'll put that all back together. Oh, there you go. Oh no, okay, no. I thought that had a actual date on it. Don't know what that was, maybe a heater. I reckon that might have been an old heater that's tipped over. Just got to step so carefully because I don't trust the condition of this home. But just imagine the last cup of tea that came out of this teapot here, and wow, there's even a little tin here of something or other. Can't tell what that is. Oh, look at this little sitting chair out here, wow. Imagine having a cup of tea or a coffee and sitting out here and watching over your farm. It's pretty cool. So you've seen that shed down there, folks. That had a lot of historical bits and pieces, and here is where that main hallway was pretty clear and visible. And here's the other rooms that we weren't able to have a look at from within the home, but oh wow, look at that. Quibbles special powder sheep dip. That is fascinating. And over here, this one, oh, very old mattress there. And a little hat on the floor and what was a wardrobe. I think this would have been the old TV antenna. What do you reckon? Massey Ferguson here, and look at this. Wowie zowie. Vinegar bottles. Wonder where that one's from. Always remains the property of, oh yeah, of the Manufacturers Bottle Company of Victoria. Yeah, that's cool. All right, here we are in the machine shed, folks. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Massey Ferguson, big old piece here from the top or part of one of these old machines. Wow, look at the shed, how it's been made. It's literally about 5 or 6 different pieces of gum tree, and then they've put the top on the top of that out of more sort of cut wood. Look at this thing. Wow, it still moves. I reckon that's an old timber saw. What do you reckon? That's cool. I don't know what this machine was used for here. Probably something to do with seeding or grading the paddocks. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Farm Master. G. Irish and Sons Proprietary Limited, Ballarat. That's cool. Don't know what this one was used for, but it's an oldie. Oh, and look at this. Oh, no way. This should be in a museum. Look at this, folks. That's a whole proper wagon, a passenger wagon. Even with the seats still intact. Largely intact, at least. Wow. Just needs some new wheels, I reckon. Just a retread? I don't know. Go around this side of that. Wowie zowie. Oh, can you imagine riding along in the 1800s in one of these? Don't know how comfortable the seating would be, but if it's anything like the royal carriages, they say that they're very uncomfortable. Not much spring in the seat. And I reckon this might be in the tyre store. Yep, there you go. Let's go and check out this one too. This was I reckon an early plough. That's pretty cool. Look at that, folks. And a Wimmera. This is not so old, this Wimmera one right here. In the middle. But then you've got this one here, which is a Sunshine. And that's pretty cool. There's even a little lizard on that. I love the Sunshine logo. It's something you don't get to see every day. Flies are very intense, even though by now we normally get rain. Look at that logo.